The year is 70 AD. My name is Lucius Valerius Aquila. I am a legionary in the Legio Tuothine Fulminata, the 12th Legion, the Thunderbolt Legion. For 20 years, this has been my life. The iron helmet, the segmented armor, the heavy shield, the gladius at my side. This is my world. My day starts before the sun even thinks about cresting the hills of Judea. The sound of the bucina, the horn, slices through the morning quiet. No gentle awakening here. It's a call to duty, a reminder that we are the sinew of Rome, far from home. We rise from our hard bunks in the barracks, the air thick with the smell of leather, sweat, and wood smoke. First, we check our gear. My life depends on it. Every strap on my kalaigai, the heavy-soled sandals that have carried me thousands of miles, must be secure. Every plate of my lorica segmentata must be clean and free of rust. A spot of rust is an invitation to weakness, and weakness is an invitation to death. My centurion, Marcus, inspects us with an eagle's eye. He misses nothing. A loose buckle, a dull pilum tip. It earns you a lashing, or worse, extra latrine duty. It's harsh, but it keeps us alive. Breakfast is simple. A piece of hardtack, some cheese, maybe a handful of olives. We eat quickly, standing. There's no time for leisure. The day's work is already upon us. Today, it's construction. We're extending the siege works around Jerusalem. The sun is already beginning to beat down, relentless. We march out in formation, not to a battlefield, but to a construction site. A legionary isn't just a fighter. We are engineers, builders, road makers. We build the empire as much as we conquer it. The work is brutal. We dig trenches, fell trees, and raise ramparts under the scorching Judean sun. My hands, calloused and scarred, are more familiar with a shovel than a wine cup. We work in silence, a disciplined rhythm of swinging picks and hauling earth. The dust gets in everything. Your eyes, your throat, your food. From the city walls, we hear the taunts of the zealots. They curse our emperor, our gods, our mothers. We ignore them. Our discipline is our shield against their words, just as our scutum is a shield against their arrows. Midday offers a brief respite. We drink water, warmed by the sun, from our canteens. The taste is flat, but it's life. We share our rations. I trade some of my salted pork for a piece of fruit from Gaius, a young recruit from Gaul. He still has the look of the farm about him, his eyes wide with a mix of fear and excitement. I was like him once, full of stories of glory. Now I know glory is earned in sweat and blood, not in tales told by a fireside. Afternoon brings more labor. We move as a single unit, an ant colony of iron and will. The centurions walk the lines, their vitis, the vine staff, always ready. A tap on the helmet is a reminder to focus. A sharp crack across the back is a punishment for laziness. We don't resent it, we understand it. In the chaos of battle, that discipline will be the only thing that separates a legion from a mob, victory from annihilation. As the sun begins to dip low, the bucina sounds again. The end of the workday. We march back to camp, our muscles aching, our bodies caked in grime. But our day is far from over. Now begins the second shift, weapon maintenance. I sit outside my tent, carefully sharpening my gladius on a whetstone. This short sword is my best friend. It's an extension of my arm. I've ended lives with it to protect my own and the lives of my brothers. I clean every inch, its polished surface reflecting my weary face. Dinner is a stew, usually some kind of grain and whatever meat is available. It's hot and filling, and that's all that matters. We eat together, the men of my contubernium, the 8-man tent group I share. We are a family forged in shared hardship. We talk of home, of wives and children some of us haven't seen in years. We gamble with dice carved from bone, the stakes no more than a few sesterces from our meager pay. We laugh at crude jokes, a temporary balm for our tired souls. Sometimes, at night, I look up at the foreign stars. I think of my family's farm in Etruria, the rolling green hills so different from this dusty, hostile land. I joined the Legion for a steady wage and the promise of land upon retirement. A new life, a chance to be more than just a farmer's son. 20 years is a long time to wait for a promise. I have seen friends fall in Germania, in Britannia, and now here, in Judea. Their faces haunt the quiet moments before sleep. Before we turn in, the watch is set. Every man takes his turn standing guard on the ramparts, staring into the darkness. Tonight, it's my turn for the second watch. The camp is quiet, save for the crackling of torches and the distant cry of a jackal. The city of Jerusalem is a dark mass before me, a silent, brooding enemy. It's in these quiet hours that the weight of it all settles in. The exhaustion, the fear, the homesickness. But then I look to my left and right at the other sentries on the wall. I see the eagle standard of our legion, the Aquila, standing proud in the center of the camp. And I remember who I am. I am Lucius Valerius Aquila. I am a soldier of Rome. My duty is here. For Rome.